The gaming world is on fire right now. One of the biggest companies in the industry, Electronic Arts, the name behind FIFA, Battlefield, The Sims, and Need for Speed, is being taken private in a deal worth $55 billion. And the main investor behind it is Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. This isn't just another corporate move, it's a decision that could reshape the future of gaming, from how our favorite titles are made to who actually controls them, and what kinds of stories developers are even allowed to tell. Electronic Arts has always been a powerhouse. Whether you love or hate their games, EA is a brand that has influenced gaming for decades. But in this new deal, they're no longer going to be a public company. That means no shareholders, no quarterly earnings calls, no Wall Street breathing down their necks. At first glance, that might sound great. More freedom for creativity, fewer financial constraints. But here's where it gets complicated. The Saudi Public Investment Fund isn't just any investor. It's a government-backed fund representing a nation that's been actively investing in entertainment, esports, and media to reshape its global image. Some call this strategy games washing, using gaming and pop culture to improve reputation on the world stage. And that's what makes this deal so controversial. For many, it's not just about money, it's about influence. If a major part of the gaming industry is owned or funded by a government with strict controls over expression, what does that mean for the games we play? Would a studio like EA ever feel comfortable releasing a politically charged game again? Would certain storylines, characters, or social messages be avoided just to keep investors happy? Gamers and developers are already debating this online. Some argue that going private might actually help EA, freeing them from shareholder pressure and letting creative teams experiment again. Others see it as a dangerous step toward corporate censorship, where business interests quietly decide what players can and can't experience. There's also the question of jobs and stability. When buyouts like this happen, companies usually restructure. That could mean layoffs, tighter budgets, and even studio closures. And with EA already under criticism for heavy monetization, live service models, and microtransactions, fans are worried that new ownership could double down on those same strategies. But beyond the headlines, this story reflects a bigger shift in gaming, where international investment, politics, and entertainment are all starting to mix together. Saudi Arabia has already poured billions into esports teams, streaming platforms, and tournaments. Now, with EA under its financial umbrella, it has a seat at one of the biggest tables in gaming history. For players, this moment is a reminder of how global gaming has become, and how decisions made in boardrooms far away can directly affect the games in our hands. It raises uncomfortable questions about power, art, and influence. Who really owns the stories we play? And how much control should a government have over the games that shape global culture? As the deal moves forward, one thing's for sure, the gaming world won't look the same again. EA's new chapter might bring bold innovation, or it might bring tighter control. But either way, this is a turning point. The $55 billion buyout of Electronic Arts isn't just business news, it's a warning shot for the entire gaming industry. And as players, developers, and fans, we're all watching to see what happens next.